Here I am doing one of my favorite parts, which is the unboxing, and everything came in this super cute box. As usual, since I've ordered before, she packaged it super nicely and compacted. There was tissue paper, this really nice pink tissue paper. Last time there was newspaper, which I like because that's a nice way to reuse it. And then there was also this paper in between. And I liked how protected and secure everything was, and it was really nicely packaged, and I was happy with it. All of the slimes come with the name labels with cute pictures in the background, as well as her logo on the top and warnings on the bottom, which I really like, and I think that's really nice how she makes the extra effort. I also like how each of the slimes are wrapped because it's a surprise for each one.
I was provided this really cute bag that came with the add-ins for the slimes and some other stuff. So first we have this paper that is basically the invoice with all the slime information. And I love this because you can keep track of all the stuff you bought and to make sure nothing's missing. As well as this really nice activator pen. Peachy Babies also has these. This is a purple one. And then this little squishy thing that is really nice. And it has a little keychain that you can attach. As well as a blue raspberry airheads. And this little squishy bunny thing that's really cute. And lastly, this bag of little baggies with the little add-ins that go with each slime that I like. And I know which each one goes with, which is super cute. I like these bags because they're very small. And the add-ins are really nice. And I like how each of them come with a charm. And I personally love her charms because they're all flat bags and they don't stick to the slimes. And here I'm just putting each baggie or add-ins with each of the slimes that they go with.
The first slime that I will be reviewing is Vanilla Frosting, which is a butter slime scented vanilla frosting, and it is a 6 ounce for $10.24. This slime comes with a little baggie of rainbow sprinkles and a little like cat charm that reminds me of Hello Kitty. It's super cute and I like the way it offsets the white color and it adds a nice touch to the slime. I have wanted this slime for quite some time now because I just love the concept of it and the way it looks with the white color and the sprinkles and the charm. I just think it's so cute. This slime inflates a ton. I didn't inflate it as much on camera, but once I activate it a little bit more since it's hot right now, so it was a bit tacky out of the container. That's why I activated a little bit, but I don't like to activate too much on camera because it gets a bit repetitive. But once I started to inflate it off camera and play with it for a little longer, it like doubled in size and it's really fun to play with. It gets really sizzly and it's great for bubble pops, and even so it's still really spreadable and fun to play with. I love the white color. One thing about me, I really like white slimes and brown slimes. They're my two favorite because I love chocolatey colors, but I also like white, like vanilla slimes. I highly recommend her butter slimes. I think they're such a good texture and they're fun to play with. They're fun to inflate and get bubble pops out of. This was my least favorite out of the package, but it's not a bad slime at all. I just don't love the scent. It's not bad. It's just a little weird to me. It kind of smells like frosting, but also kind of smells a little weird, but it's not bad at all. Overall, I still recommend this slime and I really like it. It's also not my favorite compared to other butter slimes from her because it does have that little tacky residue at first, and when you do activate it becomes a little more rippy while the other ones are more smooth. So I think the other butter slimes are a little better, but as you can see, this one is still spreadable. So this one does have its pros and cons as all slimes do, so I still enjoy it and I still recommend it. Kitty Krispies is scented Rice Krispies and it is a 4 ounce white glue slushie for $8.50, and it has rainbow foam beads and it has rainbow sprinkles and a little donut and cat charm to add on, and it is a super cute charm. I absolutely love the concept of this slime. I think it's really cute. And I love the colors. And here I'm just putting all the toppings, the sprinkles. Sorry it's out of focus, but luckily it wasn't a long clip, so I just sped it up to move it faster because it was very cringy. And everything looks really nice together. So I have mixed feelings about this slime. This was my first time trying a slushy slime from her. I have mixed feelings about slushy slimes in general, to be honest, but I understand because they're very difficult. Like, I've tried to make them before and they're really difficult because it's hard to find the right beads to make stay in. They just always want to pop out. And for hers, especially like in the beginning, it wasn't that bad. Like in the video on camera, only like one popped out, but as I play with it more like off camera, it gets more rippy and they fall out more, so that kind of sucks. But for the pros, I love the color, I love the concept, I love the sprinkles and the charms. Like I said, I love her charms. I love flat back ones because they don't tend to stick, and that's one of the worst things about charms, when they stick, because then you can't take them out. And normally you don't want to play with slimes with charms in it because they're very bulky. They're mainly just for the looks. But I love the rainbow foam beads, and there's so many beads that it becomes part of the texture, so it's kind of like half slushy, half foam, which is really satisfying, and it's really crunchy. And I love slushy beads the way they look because they look really cool, like when they go down in the slime. So appearance wise, like, I love this slime a lot. But the texture is not my favorite, but I also understand that it's difficult to make slushies. And this is not the worst one I've had. Like, the beads are not falling out like crazy, so it's still a good slime overall. Oh, and I almost forgot, for this scent, I chose Rice Krispies, and by chose, I mean, oh, one of the things that's really cool about this shop that I personally really enjoy is that you get to choose the scents. For the most part, it's usually two. Some are one, but most of them are two. You get to choose between two, and for this one, it's birthday cake or Rice Krispies. And some of you might be like, why didn't you choose birthday cake? It's because I chose a birthday cake slime in the past review that I did for her, so I already chose the birthday cake scent, and that one is literally amazing. So I really wanted to try a Rice Krispie scent because, like, I've always wanted to try what that would smell like, and I kind of get the Rice Krispie vibe, and it's pretty nice, but I also kind of get like a candy. It's really interesting, and it kind of goes with the colors too because they kind of look like nerds. So overall, I think it's a really unique slime. And can we just talk about how cute these 4-ounce containers are? I love them, and I like how sturdy her containers are as well. Hot chocolate is scented hot fudge, and it is a butter slime, and it's a 6-ounce for $10.24. It comes with fake chocolate pieces and foam chunks. I was super excited for this slime. I was actually most excited for this after the next slime, which is the last slime, because mainly the scent, which is hot fudge. Doesn't that sound delicious? And like I always say, I just love brown slimes. Like, for a lot of people it puts them off, but for me they just look so appetizing. Like, this literally looks like chocolate, and look at these marshmallow pieces. I've never seen such a thing, and they stay in pretty well. Like, they came out sometimes, but I think they're cool because you just get to put them in and they look just like hot cocoa. You guys, this slime is like my new favorite slime. It feels so good. It's so soft and spreadable. This is the butter texture that I was talking about that I love from her. It's so creamy and spreadable and so easy to play with. Like, it's hot right now, so it's understandable when the slimes are sticky, but this one didn't need any activator. If you want to like make it even more holdable or a little thicker. You can add a little bit, like I add a little bit later just to make it even like better, but I like it like this as well. Great for bubble pops. I was kind of showing here, it has the brown foam chunks and the white foam chunks and the marshmallow pieces. Super cool. Kind of reminds me like of Chex Mix. And at first, like I was like, whoa, because I didn't expect it to already have the pieces, because as you saw, I added some from the bag and it only had like one marshmallow, but it had some in it already, which I thought was cool. When I had first touched the slime, there was like chunks that were together, so I was like, what is this big like blocks in the way? And I thought it was like really weird, but then when I had mixed it like in the slime and it like dispersed and spread out the slime, I really liked it. Like some people may not like it, but it's not hard or anything. It actually feels really cool. Like it feels really unique, and I literally want to eat this slime. But it's so unique and I really like this slime a lot. Like I also recently took out the cubes, but I like it either way. Like it feels really unique with them. You can take them out and put them on top. It's kind of like jelly cubes, except you can't squish these, but I prefer that because then with the jelly cubes, like you can't do it again, and you know it's like a weird texture after. And I never really liked jelly cubes because then it sucks up the slime and then you have less slime. But with this one, you can redo it. It really fits the theme. And I just think this one is so unique. It kind of reminds me of that butter popcorn I got in the first review, where you put the little foam chunks on top and it was like little cheese wedges. So I think CatsCraft is one of the most unique shops I've ever seen. They just have the cutest add-ins to add to your slime, which is so interactive, and they're still very affordable. And as you can see, they fell out, but they came right back in and I got to add it myself, so I wasn't even annoyed, and they still stay in pretty well. So I really enjoy this slime. And the hot fudge scent is literally absolutely delicious. It's kind of like the milk and cookie slime I got, but up a notch. It's even better and it smells absolutely incredible, and I love the chocolate pieces. I also love this color and it looks spot on to hot chocolate. Captain Crunch is a Captain Crunch scented 4-ounce white glue slushy slime for $8.54, and it has jumbo rainbow foam beads, and it comes with this cute cat charm with a captain hat. There was a reason I really wanted to get this slime, but then there was a reason that I was unsure of getting it. And the reason I really wanted to get it was simply because of the scent. I've always wanted a slime that was scented Captain Crunch, and overall I'm really glad I got this slime. But the reason I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it was because of these beads. Now these beads, from my experience, are notorious for falling out of slimes and not staying in. But thankfully, so far, not a single bead has fallen out. And I love the way these colorful beads look. I think these were honestly the perfect beads to be the berries, since even though I haven't had the cereal, I don't think, maybe in the past, but I don't eat cereal like that. I know the beads, I mean, the berries are like big rainbow circles, and I just think it looks really cute. In my personal opinion, I think it's a little bit dark, but the color is growing on me. At first, I didn't like it. I thought it was a little weird, like more of like kind of like a goldish, like a little bit too dark of yellow. But I don't know if it's the foam beads that leaked, because I know sometimes these leak. But it's starting to grow on me, but I think it definitely does look spot on to Captain Crunch. Like it's super cute. And once again, I love these containers. Like I love the way it looks. I was excited to show my mom because I know she loves Captain Crunch. And you guys, this scent, it smells just like Captain Crunch. Like it smells like the berries, it smells like the cereal, like those pieces. It's crazy. Like I was very impressed with this slime. This was definitely my favorite out of the two slushy slimes that I got. This one was not rippy like the other one. It did have a little bit of fallout since the beginning, while the other one got it more over time. This slime is also more sticky than Katy Krispies, but I don't want to keep adding activator to it because then more beads will fall out. But I'm not gonna be mad at it because it's not like, you know, every time I pull it, like 15 beads are falling out or anything crazy. You know, it's like 1, 2. So it's still fun to play with, and I understand slushy beads are very hard to make, so it's still very fun to play with, and the scent and the appearance make up for it more than enough. And I really recommend this shop. I love it so much.